a news analyst, and here I'm back with another news for my viewers, and it's related to again the most hottest issue going on these days regarding India and China. So it's about AIIB. It's a China-led bank organization which was started in 2016, I guess, and basically what I want to talk here is that first thing I want to mention, Chinese companies like TikTok, a lot of news are coming on the, everywhere, online, newspapers, everywhere. It's giving a name that TikTok has been banned by India, and 57 other apps have been banned by India, and there have been a lot of business projects that have been banned by India for, if we talk on the Chinese part. So any business with China, any apps that are Chinese, any products that are Chinese, we are not using them. This is what BJP is going these days with the main subject of their party. Here I'm back with the news. First thing I want to mention here is let's talk about PMNRF, PM Care Fund. Okay. The first thing is that Congress party has claimed that some Chinese companies has donated to the PM Care Fund. How it can happen? Or how it is possible that Mr. Modi is not able to tell us about the audit reports of PM Care Fund. The second thing, Congress is claiming that Chinese companies has donated the amount to PM Care Fund that is included in the $1 billion approximate amount, which is by the sources has been informed to the media that over $1 billion US dollars has been collected in the PM Care Fund. So why I'm telling you this thing, I'll not mention much of this today. I want to actually go out of this and I want to mention something else here. Let's talk about first thing. The Chinese companies who have been investing in India, Mr. BJP, I would not take any name, Mr. BJP, the Chinese companies who are investing in India, who you have stopped them, who you have not permitted them again. Now these days you have stopped them to invest again in any infrastructure sector or any business sector or any other parts of business. So Mr. BJP, I want to ask you why you have done that when a country like China is supporting you through the loan department. I will now talk about the subject. AIIB is a China-led based bank in Beijing. It's a Beijing-based bank. And basically it's a bank that is India is also a co-founder of, along with 56 countries. So 57 countries including India is a co-founder of Chinese made political bank that helps countries to do infrastructure development. Even if we talk about May and June, there was a big amount that was released for Indians. For India, and that was approximate around over $1 billion US dollars. So I just want to share some news about it. First thing I want to share about it is that since the AIIB has been launched, it has been launched in I think 2016. So from that time till now, India is the biggest borrower of this bank. So this is the latest news. Mr. BJP, 25% of Indian loans, 25% of AIIB loans are sanctioned to India. You have your country, the country of India has applied for approximate 19 loans from AIIB as per the sources information, from which 7 has already been sanctioned and few are about to be sanctioned as well. They are going in a positive reply. So here I am with news again that one side you are blocking Chinese apps, one side you are blocking Chinese investment parties. The other side, the Chinese founded organization AIIB, the bank organization. It's an infrastructure investment bank. So they have helped India to develop in every part. There have been a lot of states involved, and COVID-19 support was a main part in this. Lot of help was done by AIIB, and I don't understand what exactly is going on when the Chinese foreign minister has clearly mentioned this, that they don't want to have any clashes on the economic part. They don't want to have a clash on economic development. So why we are doing this thing on our end, like I want to ask this to Mr. BJP. I don't know who is the leader of BJP now, but yes, I want to ask this question to BJP, that why these things are happening. Another thing, like I want to actually mention about the AIIB in a little brief at the moment, because this is important, what exactly our government is trying to do. I am not actually understanding as an analyst. I am not actually understanding what exactly BJP is involved in and what kind of games they are playing. Let's talk about it. So Jinping, the president of China, said that in coalition with in which India is a co-founder, already told you that, moved promptly to set up a COVID-19 crisis recovery facility, CRF support, that is a crisis recovery facility, to support its members, including 56 members, including India. So to just help the economies of the countries, and this is going really good. As from the time they have launched this AIIB bank organization, the infrastructure bank, it's going really good in business, and India is among them, the borrower. It has almost like 25% of AIIB's loans that has been sanctioned to India. So here I am with some points here that I want to mention. Why India is in the top borrowers, first of all, when India is blocking the business sectors like TikTok and all apps that have been banned, the big business development sector that has been banned by India to, and which has been blocked for Chinese products. So what exactly is going on? I'm not able to understand. So I want to ask this question to Mr. BJP. That is what I have given a new name to this party, Mr. BJP. Well, besides $4.5 billion, US dollars I'm talking about, India is said to get over $1 billion for building mass transport systems, including the Delhi Meerut Regional Rapid Rail Project, costing $500 million. Mumbai Metro Line 5. I don't know if viewers know about that, but there is a Metro Line 5 in Mumbai that will be held by Chinese, costing around 350 million, and Chennai Metro Corridor 4 that will be getting around $350 million support from AIIB only. So here is what the main point now coming. All the three projects are, and these are the projects that have been already in the approved section. So these three projects that I've talked about, the Delhi Meerut Regional Rail Project and Mumbai Metro Line 5 and Chennai Metro Corridor 4, costing around like 500 million, 350 million and 350 million. So it's almost like over 1.5, around 1.5 billion dollars, US dollars. So they have already been in the sanction part from the AIB section. Now, from the 57 founding members to today's membership of 102 spanning the 6 continents of Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, I'm really sorry for that, North America, South America and Oceania. The AIB has grown from strength to strength and provided nearly 20 billion US dollar loans in infrastructure development to its members. So Mr. Jinping has said already in an online meeting that they have established them in the world as a new type of professional, efficient and clean multilateral development bank, AIB. That is the information here. Now, at least 17 loans, as I told you, 17 loans has been applied by India, from which 9 has been already sanctioned. So where the thing is that after the loan of 1.25 billion for fighting the COVID-19 pandemic in 2 tranches in May and June, as I told earlier, the second part of $750 million. Now here's the point I want to ask Mr. BJP. The $750 million approved on June 17, 2 days after the deadly GULWAN Valley clash at the line of actual control between Indian and Chinese troops. Now this is the main part. Why you have taken that loan after the GULWAN clash that happened, that killed nearly like 20 Indian soldiers. This was one of the deadly fights between Chinese and Indian armies in the recent times. So why 750 million when it's sanctioned after 2 days of the fight? Why you have taken this money? Now I don't understand. Mr. BJP are not able to provide an audit report of PM Care Fund. They are taking loans after the GULWAN Valley clash. these things exactly not make me understand that if you are stopping the investment sector for China, so how you are able to use the Chinese made bank for investment sector, AIIB, why and how you are able to use that money for your investment sector. Don't you remember the blood of your people? Don't you remember 20 people, 20 soldiers have been killed in the Gulwan attack, Gulwan Valley clash? So I have a question, Mr. BJP, that why you... Basically, that's what my point of this news is today, why I'm here in the video, because when India is taking the loan for COVID-19 pandemic loans from AIIB, that is basically linked to China, Beijing based bank, how you can use that money after the Gulwan Valley clash? This is the question to Mr. BJP. And the second thing is that on the other side you are saying on the line of actual control that no areas has been taken by Chinese army, whereas as per my resources and as per my information, LSC, on the LSC part, I will come back with a video on next time. But yes, there has been a lot of news that are being hidden on the Indian media, Indian part, which needs to be shown and it needs to be explained in detail. Basically, first of all, Mr. BJP, please answer the question why you are not able to audit the PM Care Fund, why you have used the money for COVID-19 pandemic when already you got a big amount from Indian people already in the PM Care Fund. As well, some Chinese investors has donated you some amount. So this is all for me as well. China apparently does not want any border tensions to extend the economic field. That's what Long Jin with the Academy of Regional and Global Governance at Beijing Foreign Studies University said to the media. So this should be realized by India as well, that you are trying to state some different things which are actually not a reality. You are playing a wrong role on the China side. Already I have mentioned in my last video that 5 countries India has lost relations with due to USA's pressure. Now, same time you are taking loans from Chinese bank, that is a Beijing-based bank. Doesn't matter if India is a co-founder, but you have taken loan from the AIIB, Infrastructure Bank of China, after the Gulwan Valley clash, just after 2 days of that. So you forgot the blood of that 20 soldiers who were killed, Mr. BJP. I just had, I think, said enough about it, and still India will be taking the loans from AIIB because that's a big source to Indian government now. Where the money is actually being used, Mr. BJP, where actually the money being used? Why you are using the money of AIIB after the Gulwan clash? These are the questions really frustrating me now. Don't actually try to play like this. This is not a game. This is a international part. This is the international world. Here your reputation is going so down when you are taking a loan from AIIB after the Gulwan clash. I will repeat it again and again because you have done a big mistake. You already got a big amount in the account, PM Care Fund. You already got more than $1 billion US in the account. Why you had to take the loan from Chinese? Why you had to take a loan from AIIB? What was the reason? So this clearly explains that Indian government, Mr. BJP, does not care about the blood of Indian soldiers. Mr. Modi, whatever is showing to the people that they care about the army, they care about Rajnath Singh is showing, they care about the army soldiers, that is totally wrong. If you care about the army soldiers, you should remember what happened 2 days back when you took the loan. After that, you are using that money. You should be taking a stand on one side only. You should not be moving here and there for money. When Gulwan Valley clash has been done, you should never use money of AIIB. You should show your repo on the international part. That is what I am trying to explain, Mr. BJP. I am trying to explain again and again. Don't try to play around, don't try to muck around with us, because we are analysts, we know everything. We will keep on making the videos, we will keep on showing the truth of what actually the today's government is doing. Mr. Rajnath Singh, taking a gun in hand and making a video of it and launching does not make a sense. Does not make a sense when you are not worrying about what exactly is happening on LSC part. This is I'm not taking a name of Rajnath Singh only. All the BJP highly advanced politicians like Mr. Modi, Mr. Shah, Mr. Rajnath Singh, everyone is involved. Everyone is involved in this. Why you did not think about giving this statement on LSC? What is the reasons? Thank you very much. Understand this. My request to people, subscribe, like, share.